A shocking crime in Northeast Indiana has come full circle after 30 years. Today, John Miller was sentenced to 80 years in prison for the abduction, rape, and murder of 8-year-old April Tinsley. Miller kidnapped April Tinsley from her Fort Wayne neighborhood as she walked to a friend's home. The first grader's body was found 3 days later in a ditch in another county. The case went cold until mid-July when police announced they'd made an arrest based on DNA evidence. April's family was at today's sentencing along with the police investigators who worked that case back in 1998.
It's closure for the family and healing and closure for the community. We had a long time for this, and we just got to applaud the Fort Wayne Police Department and the Detective Division for staying on this as long as they did. Dan and I both were on this case from the very get-go, and it's been a long road, but today brought some closure for all of us.
The sentence is part of a plea agreement Miller reached with Allen County prosecutors earlier this month. You saw the devastating fire right here on RTV6 on Monday. Now, residents of a senior apartment community in Lawrence are trying to rebuild their lives. Several lost everything in the fire at Benjamin Court. But as Derek Thomas reports, there are groups that are stepping up to help them move forward.
Fire swept through the Benjamin Court Apartments, building number 2 on Monday. 87-year-old Norma T. Smith got out safely, but she and 62 others have essential daily life concerns that need to be met.
Everything was burned in the fire, right.
And you needed your ID in order to move forward with your life?
Definitely.
Representatives from the Bureau of Motor Vehicles came to the complex to get the basics like replacing licenses and ID cards right on site. Smith got hers and is staying with family for now. 62-year-old Donna Burst doesn't have family to stay with. She's in the lobby getting donated hygiene products and other items she lost in the fire. The trauma from the blaze is adversely affecting her health.
I'm diabetic, I have high blood pressure. My numbers are usually like in the 1/6s, 1-teens. I took it last night, it was 283. Stress does that, so.
The Red Cross is trying to relieve some stress with money.
Typically, it's $125 if they were living in Building 2 and displaced by the fire that we'll be able to award to help meet their immediate recovery needs. And then we provide that follow-up casework as well.
The trustee's office is providing vouchers so the displaced tenants can spend up to 1 month at a hotel. 15 of them are staying here at Wood Spring Suites. 2 others are staying at the Suburban Extended Stay Hotel.
We're not abandoning them. After this is all over and people have gone their separate ways, the trustee's office is here for the residents of Lawrence, and we will continue to help them in a manner that we can.
Remember Burse? She talked about her #1 need.
Clothes. I have what I have on right at the moment. I did go buy a pair of shoes and I bought another pair of pants, but what I have is just that. Clothes is what I need.
On this day, help was all around her. Derek Thomas, RTV6.
The fire department is collecting donations for the fire victims. If you'd like to contribute, you can send your checks to the Lawrence Fire Department, 9001 East 59th Street, Suite 204, Indianapolis, Indiana 46216. New at 11, those who have gone through the process say it's a journey, moving from serving time in prison to becoming a productive member in society. Today in Anderson, Man4Man Ministries celebrated people who are doing just that. At today's luncheon, offenders, people on work release, judges, attorneys, and drug court staff came together for lunch and conversation. It takes a dedicated support system to help convicts turn away from a life of crime and focus on living on the straight and narrow. Those in the program say listening and sharing has helped open up different perspectives, leading to positive changes in their lives.
The principle behind this whole program is sharing and talking about what we go through. And I think that's what helped a lot of the men in Man4Man is that they have the opportunity to share where they're at today, good, bad, or indifferent. And ain't nobody here to fix you, but you just get a chance to get this out and you get a chance to not have to deal with it by yourself.
Man4Man helps provide resources for offenders leaving prison and connects them with jobs in Madison County. That program started back in 2000.